Hello, family. I just wanted to touch base with you really quickly on this Mental Health Monday. I let you all know that I've been in the throes of finals and I love it. I love my Bible. I love everything concerning the study of my Bible. So I love it. Nonetheless, it is intense. And so that's what my focus has been these past couple of weeks. Nonetheless, I did want to drop something in your spirit. As I was ministering yesterday, discussing the Apostle Paul, and he was in transport in chains on a ship to get to Rome, right? And he let them know that the weather is not well for us to be traveling. This is not good weather. I understand that I'm on assignment. I understand that there's some place I need to be. I want to minister in Rome. I want to minister to the government there, the loftiest authority that I can get to. This is a great time for me to minister the gospel, but I don't want to rush this season, because if I rush this season, I may not make it. If I rush this season, I may not be successful physically to get to the place that I need to be. If I rush this season, I won't be as impactful as I could be. If I rush this season, it's not safe. And so I know that God has a place that he wants me to be. I know that there is something that God would have me to do, but why would I rush myself into it? Because if God called me to that thing, if this is the assignment that he has given me, then certainly I'm going to get to my assignment, even if I got to wait the weather out. Even if I have to make sure I wait until the season is right before I get on this ship. And so I say that to you because it ministered to me in such a great way as I was studying it to minister. Many times we rush a season. We know God has called us to something, but then we took our time, or maybe we were lackadaisical, or maybe we were still in between the yes and the no. And so it took us some time to answer that yes. And because it took us some time to answer that yes, now that we're on our way to that assignment, we're trying to rush it. Hurry up, I got to get this done. Hurry up, I have to have this assignment completed. I have to get this conference done. I have to write this book. I got to do it, and I got to do it now. The danger of rushing and hurrying is, number one, God ain't rushing and God ain't in a hurry. Number two, we make mistakes when we rush and when we hurry. Number three, we are not emotionally as equipped as we could be when we rush and when we are in a hurry. And it also is a symptom of not trusting God's timing. Because even though you may feel like you were late, baby, God knows you're not late. Even if you were in a backslidden state, and because of that backslidden state, it pushed your timeline back a little bit. I can talk about it. Been there, done that. Pushed your timeline back a little bit. It didn't push God's timeline back. Your time is not God's time. All right. So it may have pushed your time back, but it's not pushed his time back. And so we trust God by taking our time. And taking our time with doing things with excellence, and taking our time with telling God, I trust you with my time to redeem the time. Don't you know he's a time redeemer? Won't he? He will redeem the time that was lost, perhaps due to idleness, perhaps due to a no initially, perhaps due to a maybe that took way too long to say yes to, for whatever reason. God will redeem the time. Maybe you wanted to focus on something else for whatever reason, and so you told God, hold on. God knew what you were going to say. He knew when you were going to arrive. So you don't have to hurry. You don't have to rush. I did a video about me making it to get my plants in time. How I was so excited to get my hands in the dirt and picked up those plants. And I waited a few days before I put it in the ground, but I still knew I put them in the ground too early. I knew I put them in the ground too early. I was in a hurry. I was just excited to be able to garden after I not gardened all winter long. I could not wait, and I rushed it. And because I rushed it, y'all know we had those few cold days. And so I put some little blankets over some of them, some little coverings over some of them, but I didn't have enough. And so some of them I lost because I was in a hurry, because I was in a rush. What happens when you rush a season, when you hurry your season? It causes damage. You're going to lose some things. And so with the Apostle Paul, what did he lose? They lost the ship. They lost everything on the ship, but they did not lose their lives. Nonetheless, we don't want to get to the place where we lose the stuff that we ain't got to lose. I don't want to have to just lose stuff just for the sake of losing it because I'm rushing it in a hurry. No. For your own mental health, for your spiritual health, and for your physical health, make sure you take your time. Relax. You'll do better. You'll feel better. You will make a better impact. All right? I love you. I praise God for you, and I pray that you are enjoying this beautiful day. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Love you all so very much. Have an amazing